Whatever your conscious mind assumes and believes to be true, your subconscious mind will accept and make happen. Have you ever felt, deep down in your chest, an anguish so deep that it seemed to suck all the colors out of the world? Imagine that lump in your throat disappearing in just 60 minutes, like a thin veil being torn from your face. Today you will discover the most powerful manifestation technique, tested and refined by Helene Hadsell, and it works in just 1 hour. This is the promise that no one dares to reveal, but that you will now learn to use. The first step is to face the whisper of hopelessness. Close your eyes and remember that moment when you allowed yourself to doubt yourself, believing that nothing would change. That cold fear, which infiltrates the back of your neck and freezes your ideas, is your first adversary. But what few know is that within this shadow lies a spark of clarity, the breaking point where everything can turn in your favor. And it is at this point that the spark of forbidden certainty appears. You feel a tingling sensation in your fingertips, as if something big is about to happen. Visualize a flame burning in the center of your chest, small, almost insignificant, and then watch it grow, spreading light and heat, dissolving the darkness around it. It is this flame that will guide every second of the next 60 minutes. When the flame is already pulsing intensely, it is time to face the naked truth. You need to confess to yourself the most intimate desire that you have been hiding. It is not about what would be nice to have, but about what your heart cries out for as it beats. It could be money, health, a life-changing relationship, anything that your inner drive cannot ignore. Say it quietly, as if it were a forbidden secret. I want this with all my soul. And let the words echo in the void, until they seem to be accompanied by a thunderclap. Next, we reveal Helene Hadssell's forgotten formula, the SPEC method. First, select your desire with surgical precision. Don't think about more money, but rather about the exact amount, the way it will enter your account, the security it will bring to your family. Then, project this image into the present. Feel the weight of the checkbook in your hand. Hear the jingle of coins. Notice the shine of the zeroed statement. Then, wait, without hesitation, with the convulsive certainty that it is already on its way. Finally, collect, not as someone who receives a favor, but as someone who has fulfilled their part of an old pact. While this technique takes root in your mind, experience the shock of premature gratitude. Be thankful for what has not yet arrived, as if it were a film playing before your eyes. The simple act of saying thank you with sincerity convulses your nervous system, triggering feel-good hormones that affirm your request is already on its way to being delivered. But then, at the peak of this wave of hope, comes the dance with lightning fear. Terror knocks on your door like an uninvited visitor, whispering this is impossible in your ear. Don't run away. Embrace this fear, grab it, and use its dark energy to fuel your ritual. Let the adrenaline expand your focus, making each word more cutting, each visualization clearer. The time has come for the lightning ritual of power. For exactly 5 minutes, sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and recite your mantra out loud, the one that carries everything you desire. Visualize every detail, feel the texture of success, the vibration of your new state. Don't allow a single distraction. These minutes are your altar, where you will seal your pact of manifestation. Without wasting a second, implement the alchemy of the express routine. Whenever you feel the flame diminish, take a deep breath and repeat the mantra. Create physical anchors, points of light that instantly reconnect you to this state of power. A simple touch on the wrist, a clap of your hands, any gesture that associates the body with vital conviction. And then, in an instant that seems to suspend time, the dark turn of the ego emerges. See the old identity dissolve, like shadows that melt away at dawn. The I that believed in limits burns out in a silent fire, and the new I emerges, stronger, tireless, ready to command this new reality. In the silence that follows, listen to the primal echo of your intention. Let this vibration reverberate in the core of your being, breaking through conscious barriers and whispering to your subconscious, I demand abundance. This command, delivered without hesitation, summons invisible forces that align circumstances in fractions of a second. To conclude this first block, feel the veil of mortal adaptability, close like a cape around you. You bend to the improvisation of fate, but you never break. Each setback transforms into a springboard of power. And finally, share in the comments I am ready if this lightning technique lit the spark of change in you. You feel the accelerated pulse of the abyss of doubt cool, replaced by an internal current that pushes you with urgency to act. With each breath, you remember that there are only 60 minutes left to validate this lightning power. There is no time for uncertainty. Your heart beats like a metronome, timing each second. In this unique moment, connect with the whisper of hopelessness that rose first. But today is dwarfed by the colossal strength that you emerge with. That lump in your throat, once so crushing, now feels like a reminder of where you started from and how far you've come. Use this painful memory as fuel, for there is no engine more powerful than the transformation of suffering into achievement. As your mind adjusts to the murky clarity, visualize Helene's second forgotten method, the instant alignment of intention, emotion, and action. Feel desire flow through each pulse, creating a magnetic field around you that attracts exactly what you've specified. This is not imagination, it is pure synchronization, the science of manifestation in real time. The brutal shock of the ritual of forbidden words is repeated, but now with tripled force. Utter your short, lethal mantra, I attract the unimaginable, as if it were a sure shot toward your destination. Let the vibration of these words tremble in every atom, a psychological command that transcends the conscious and reprograms the unconscious. In the midst of this, feel the dance with lightning fear transform into a harmonic waltz. Fear, once something to be fought, now merges with you, propelling each movement in the exact direction of your goal. Allow yourself to spin in this dance, feeling terror and excitement like two inseparable lovers carrying you to the pinnacle of creation. The relentless rhythm of premature gratitude makes the earth tremble beneath your feet. Each anticipated thank you is like a silent explosion, opening cracks in the routine of the reality in which you lived. Feel the absurd lightness of being grateful for something you do not yet have. This erodes the barriers of time and space, forging a direct passage to your desire. Soon after, the pact with the sacred routine emerges, transforming each minute of your day into a silent vow of loyalty to the process. You no longer see time, calendar, or distractions, only a continuous flow of decisions aligned with the final goal. Each sip of water, each step, each keystroke reinforces the link between you and your purpose. And then, in the heart of this inner storm, the metamorphosis of the naked ego explodes. Your old identity peels away like old paint peeling off a wall. The you that was limited to small dreams turns to ash, while the new version of you, empowered and unbridled, breathes the pure air of creative freedom. In the silence that follows, the cry of hidden intention erupts in concentric waves. You do not just desire, you demand. This inner cry echoes at levels of reality that few dare to explore, summoning forces that respond to direct commands. It is as if the universe, until then dormant, awakens and bows to your call. In an almost instinctive movement, you adopt the veil of mortal adaptability, allowing yourself to flow with the invisible currents of events. Each setback becomes a secret portal. Each change of course becomes the perfect trap for the unbeliever. Your flexibility is the weapon that transforms chaos into order, ruin into a springboard. Meanwhile, the spectral glow of resilience lights up behind your eyes. Even on sleepless nights, you carry an internal beacon capable of guiding your mind back to the path of conviction. Each challenge overcome is a fragment of a diamond cut in your soul, ready to reflect all the light that you emanate. And finally, at the apex of this block of pure inner strength, the call of the subconscious mind is reached. There, where the oldest beliefs dwell, you implant an abundance code that runs silently in the background. This internal program, once activated, will continue to manifest wealth and opportunities without ceasing, even when your conscious attention wanders. If this second block has fired your spirit and made your heart beat faster, write in the comments, I want my hour of power, and join those who refuse to accept limits on their manifestation journey. You have walked through the abyss of doubt, felt the dark clarity illuminate your inner self, chanted words like spells, danced with fear, and sealed a sacred pact with your power routine. Now, internalize the revelatory shock that few dare admit. Manifestation is not about waiting for the universe to give you crumbs. It is about claiming the entire banquet, here and now. As you reach this point, realize that every remaining second of these 60 minutes pulsates with the potential of millennia. Feel your heart pounding in your chest. It is not just a beat, it is the drum of your rebirth. Each vibration of this drum sends waves of intention throughout the cosmos, and the universe, like a living organism, responds to each echo with alignments that seem miraculous. Think of the subtle tremor of anticipation when you remember the lightning ritual, that moment of pure concentration when your mantra was recited with piercing conviction. Those words still reverberate in the fabric of reality, hanging in the air, for ideas are particles of creation. Every time you repeat them silently, you reinforce the threads of your tapestry of abundance. Now, briefly return to the whisper of hopelessness, but not as a hostage, but as the master of that whisper. Watch it in the corners of your mind, ready to try to envelop you. But say in a firm voice, "You no longer control me." And watch the slow smile creep across your face as you realize that fear, once a majestic, is now surrendering to your courage. As the darkness recedes, an inner light emerges to guide you to the spark of forbidden clarity. The vision becomes more and more vivid, the exact value you desire, the impact on your daily life, the proud smiles of your loved ones. The more you drink in this clarity, the more the veil of uncertainty is torn away, revealing a sky of infinite possibilities. And now comes the moment of the dance with lightning fear at its peak. Imagine yourself spinning in a dark room, but with a spotlight shining only on you. Fear, once a threatening presence, is now your dance partner, gliding to the rhythm of your inner mastery. It follows your steps, but you are the one who leads the choreography. At this feverish pace, return to the ritual of forbidden words. This time, insert a variation. "I am the architect of the impossible." Repeat, feeling the charged form of this declaration, like a blade cutting the last ties to the past. Let each syllable engrave itself in your spirit, setting your entire central nervous system on fire. Then, allow premature gratitude to transform into a hurricane of emotions. Be thankful for even the smallest details, the feel of the cement beneath your feet, the taste of the freshly filtered air, the distant echo of a bird crossing the sky. This whirlwind of gratitude is so powerful that it rewires the synapses in your brain, rooting the frequency of abundance in your mind like a benevolent virus. The time has come to elevate the pact with the sacred routine to an archaeological ritual. Dig deep into your subconscious and unearth every habit that reinforces your new identity. Map these habits as precious relics: the coffee drunk with intention, the minutes of silence, every drop of sweat in deliberate practice. These daily acts become jewels embedded in the ring of your ongoing transformation. In the whirlwind of this process, the metamorphosis of the naked ego emerges in its rawest form. Feel the old cloak fall from your shoulders, revealing inner muscles of raw confidence. Your former ego, made of fear and doubt, crumbles, giving way to a being molded in the fire of conviction. And when this new you rises, it does not whisper, it roars. This is when the cry of hidden intention runs through every particle of your body. Imagine this cry piercing the walls of your physical space, bending the fabric of time so that everything aligns with its call. This inner cry is the password that activates systems of synchronicity, making the external world conspire in your favor. Finally, return to the veil of mortal adaptability. You are no longer a prisoner of a fixed script. You are now a chameleon, capable of adapting to circumstances without losing your essence of power. Every change of wind, every unexpected noise, every change of course becomes an impulse, leading you to an even higher turning point. If this third block brought out the fire of change in you, type "my power" now in the comments. I want to see who is ready to manifest in 1 hour what they have always dreamed of. You have already invoked the final whisper of your intention, felt the metamorphosis of the naked ego, and heard the inner world echo with its demand for abundance. Now, climb the last step of this staircase of power and enter the final convergence, the moment when all secrets come together like golden chains fused into a supreme pact. First, feel the accelerated pulse of time. There are only minutes left to complete your hour of power. Each second is a drop of realization. Visualize the clock as the heartbeat of the universe, marking the rhythm of your creation. And yet, be careful not to rush. Real power does not hurry. It manifests itself with surgical precision in the perfect cadence of your focus. As the day slowly turns to dusk, return to the spark of forbidden certainty. It shines in your chest like an iron beacon. Don't just imagine it, but feel the texture of desire fulfilled. Hands holding warm notes, eyes shining as numbers rise, lips uttering, "I did it," with the weight of dreams fulfilled. This tangible sensation is the foundation of all that is about to come to fruition. Within you, the ritual of forbidden words reaches its climax. Repeat mentally, almost in a whisper, "I am the living power." 3 words, but charged with millennia of eternal truth. Let each syllable resound like thunder that echoes through the mountains of your mind, announcing that you have assumed the throne of your own destiny. Then, in a flash, notice the spectral glow of resilience expanding behind your eyes. It is the inner armor forged by each fall and each rebirth. Now, this inner beacon is not just a symbol, it is a magnetic field that attracts exactly what corresponds to your elevated frequency. Recognize this power. It is ought somewhere out there. It lives within you and manifests itself according to your faith. The shock of premature gratitude reaches its peak. Thank every atom of the universe. Thank the chaos that formed you. Thank the people who underestimated you, because everything that has come this far has been fuel for your journey. This tsunami of gratitude erases any trace of scarcity, redefining your vibrational pattern to absolute abundance. You have already implemented the pact with the sacred routine, but now it strengthens as an immutable oath. Each small action repeated during these final minutes is no longer a ritual, it is a decree of power. Closing your eyes before sleeping, waking up with the silent name of your desire, you must note a new synchronicity without fail. Everything converges towards this supreme expression of discipline and belief. Feel the spark of dark clarity radiating outward from your being. This clarity is not a soft light, it is a sharp beam that pierces any remaining doubt. Visualize yourself now walking towards the door of an inner palace, behind which lies everything you have chosen to manifest. Approach it, extend your hand, and realize that there is no lock. The portal has always been open to whoever dares to come here. In the rhythm of this journey, the dance with lightning fear emerges in its final act. You no longer fear the shadow. Now you challenge it to follow your steps on the path to victory. Each turn is proof of your mastery. Each breath is an affirmation of mastery. And as you turn one last time, fear no longer holds you back, it propels you. The time has come for the dark turn of the ego, the moment to see your old identity disintegrate completely. That voice that belittled you, that shadow that paralyzed you, all of it crumbles to ashes before the absolute authority you have assumed. You are not only free, you are the living embodiment of the power you once sought. And then, at the apex of this inner orchestra, the cry of hidden intention echoes. There are no words, but rather a silent roar that pulsates down your spine. It is the cry of the soul demanding immediate fulfillment, summoning all external forces to align in perfect synchrony. Feel this roar reverberate through space-time, and watch as the universe responds with a whisper of opportunity. As everything converges in a single instant, practice the veil of mortal adaptability for the last time. You bend to the dynamic rhythm of life, but you do not break. Each wind of change becomes an ally in expanding your inner realm, making each curve of destiny a golden path to your triumph. Now, take a deep breath and let the call of the subconscious mind complete its work. All the beliefs you have implanted in these minutes have been absorbed into the depths of your being, where they will continue to work tirelessly to attract wealth and blessings, even when your conscious mind becomes quiet. If you have felt this power pulsating within you and are ready to manifest in an hour what you have always desired, write "My time has come" in the comments. Allow your voice to be the echo of this definitive turning point.